So let's graph this last equation. That's going to be r equals 2 over 3 plus cosine of theta. To do that, start by putting your calculator in polar form. So if you go to the mode key, scroll down, roll over, press enter key when your cursor is over polar, and then you can either clear or hit second and quit. One way or another, you want to exit this. I want to go up to here, and notice that when I press R, I don't get a y equals something, I get r equals something. So that's a little different. That's okay, that's what it should be. We're going to take and type in the equation. It's going to be 2 divided by parentheses 3 plus cosine of theta, and that theta is going to appear when we press the X key. We get the theta because we're in polar mode. If we were in regular function mode, I get an X. In parametric mode, I get a T. And in sequential mode, which is coming up next, I'd get an N. There's my equation. Let's set up the window. Typically, you're going to want to graph that between 0 and 2 pi for theta. So 0 and then 2 pi, so 2 second pi. Now when I press the enter key, it's going to replace 2 pi with 6.28, etc. That's okay. It's still 2 pi. I would set theta step at 0.1. I've got it set as something else. It doesn't matter. 0.13, I'm sure it would be fine. As far as the rest of these settings are concerned, you can let your calculator do the work for you on this. Do you remember what the trick is? What do I press? Zoom 0. All right. Is that a new trick for you guys? Did you learn that this semester? That's a handy one. It gets a lot of work done. And there you go. That's an ellipse. Now, if you're worried, if you're supposed to get something that looks like a circle and it looks like an ellipse, that might be because your axes aren't square. That is, your x-axis is 1.5 times as large as your y-axis. So if you want to square that up a little bit, there's another set of keys you can hit. You can hit zoom 5. And that zoom 5 is zoom square. And that squares things up. So, oh, there you go. So it should actually look more like a circle. That's fine. All right. I'm sure it's an ellipse with a very slight eccentricity there. How's that one looking? Doing okay with that first one? Nice.